Bright Tuty. Every student matters.
Now we are going to do the discussion of the question answers based on the second topic of Unit 7. In this very short question answers, they have asked question number 13, what is meant by green revolution? So we need to mention the meaning of the green revolution, that it means increase in the production of, here we can say increase in the production of food grains. Now next they have asked what do the following stands for. So we have to give the meaning of these abbreviations used here. So first one is IADP. So that is related to it. IADP stands for Intensive Agricultural District Program. IAAP, Intensive Agricultural Areas Program. Here this HYV, High Yielding. The next is HYVP, it stands for High Yielding Varieties Program. Next is SFDA, that is Small Farmers Development Agency. The another one is MFALDS, which stands for Marginal Farmers and Agricultural Laborers Development Schemes. So these all are the abbreviation that you need to learn and that could be asked in your exam. The question number 15, based on the same topic, they have asked what is Intensive Agricultural District Program, that is IADP, popularly known as. So what was the proper name? So here we have to mention that how do we call this IADP. So we can mention it is popularly known as Package Program. Popularly known as the Package Program that was initiated in 1961. Now under this short question answers, the question number 5, they have asked based on this topic that what are the features or the programs of Green Revolution. So we have to mention the features or the programs of Green Revolution. So all the programs that were initiated under this Green Revolution, we have to mention that. We'll talk about this Intensive Agricultural Development Program. We have to mention that name. The second one we can mention, and we have to mention when it was started, that it was initiated in 1961 and also it is known as Package Program. Beside that we have to mention about this IAAP, that is Intensive Agricultural Area Program. Then we can mention about SFDA, that is a Small Farmer Development Agency, and the last one we can mention, the fourth one, MFALDS, that is Marginal Farmers and Agricultural Laborers Development Scheme. So all these programs can be mentioned as the features of the program of Green Revolution. Under this essay type questions, they have asked question number 5 based on that what is meant by Green Revolution. So the meaning we have already discussed. You need to mention the meaning here. Beside that, have to give the answer of the second part asked here. Discuss the socio-economic consequences of Green Revolution. So we have to mention all the consequences or all the outcomes of this Green Revolution, that is based on socio-economic. So the different impact. Firstly, we are supposed to give the intro, and then one by one we are going to mention the heading, that what were the different. So here we can mention the first point, impact of Green Revolution was not uniform, and after that we have to give the explanation of that. The second one we can mention the affluent or the prosperous farmers, they enjoyed the fruit of Green Revolution, how it was possible. So we have to mention that also, that how the agricultural labor, if we talk about, they were not getting any increased wages, only the owners were the one, those who were at the advantage. Then economic inequality, we will talk about that, how the gap between the rich and poor farmer was increasing or has widened, because and that led to the increased tension or conflict among the different groups. The next we can mention, all the states were not having the uniform impact of this green revolution. For example, if we talk about Punjab, Haryana, western part of UP and some part of Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, this green revolution was initiated and the result and the outcomes were positive, where the farmers were getting the advantage and the benefit. Their income level also increased. Mainly we are talking about the prosperous and the rich farmers. But in case of other states, if we talk about, the negative consequences were there, where some other problem arise, like the problems related to emergence of capitalist farmers who started exploiting the poor farmer in their area. Besides that, if we talk about the unfavorable sex ratio also increased against the women. So these problems we have to mention that these were the result, positive as well as the, here we have to mention both the positive as well as the negative outcomes of green revolution. Next they have asked, what is meant by green revolution? The meaning of the green revolution, again we have to give, it means the increase in the production of food grains. Then we have to mention what are the features of green revolution. So here, when they are talking about the programs slash features, if both the things are mentioned, then you have to mention about the different programs adopted under green revolution. But when only the features are mentioned, then you have to mention about the different strategies used under this green revolution. So you will mention about the use of HYV seeds. Secondly, you can mention about the use of inorganic or chemical fertilizers can be used. Thirdly, you can mention about the better or the modern irrigation facilities. So all these three are going to be the features of this green revolution. So these were the questions based on the topic green revolution.